man. We got a rough and tough here, man. Rare, tear, in between. The first thing we're going to do, as always, put your voltmeter on volts. V with a straight line, DC. I'm going to put my black lead on the main negative here, and my red lead on the main positive. See, make sure we got battery voltage. You can see we have battery voltage, and after that, what you do is you take it, turn the key on, hit the gas. Just because it shows battery voltage doesn't mean that under load it don't drop down. Alright, so don't never assume just because it has it that it's good. Turn the key on, put it on 4, hit the gas. And you can see the cart does not run. Make sure my toe switch is in. And what I'm gonna do, check my toe switch, make sure it's in the run position. What I'm gonna do is check both sides of it. Black lead on main negative. I have battery voltage. And I have battery, but when I turn it off, you can see no battery voltage on that side. Let me see this right here. Alright, then when I turn it back on, watch it. You have battery voltage, so the toe switch is doing its job. But then after that, the next thing you want to do is check pin number 4. This pin here must have battery voltage on it. Alright, now pin 4 is going to be, let's see what color the wire is. My mirror, camera. Alright. Now pin 4 is going to be 1G yellow. Pin 4 is going to be green. So I'm going to put all these tests are going to be a black lead on the main negative. This must have battery voltage because this is from your toe switch. Alright, so you have voltage. Now you don't have voltage. If you don't have voltage here, but you have it up here, check your wiring. Alright. Now what we're going to do, the next step is going to be in 2 is the green wire, which is the anti-lock. If you don't have this, you got a problem with the reed switch pretty much, or the charger anti-lock. Pin number 1 is going to be a key switch, but you can see the same thing to that though. On pin 2, when I turn the key off, turn it off, I have no voltage. When I turn the key on here, the same thing. When I turn the key on, you can see I have battery voltage. So pin 1 and pin 2 should show battery voltage with the key on. If they don't, replace the charger, bypass the charger anti-lock, or check the key switch. Alright. Now plug this back in, and then what we're going to do is check pin number 17 next. That's going to be the output to the hot side of your key switch. I mean, your solenoid. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to check it right here. Alright. Let me see, I'm turning the key off. You can see with the key off, it dies. Alright. Now you're going to read the both on the same sides, because if you do, if you read the same on both sides, that tells you right there that it's normal. You're just reading over it, it's just bleeding pretty much. So don't think it's not normal. Alright. So remember, just because it shows voltage on all 4 posts on the solenoid does not mean that it's not voltage. Alright. So then the next step we're going to do, let me see, we're going to check. Let me see here. Now if you have no voltage here, let me see something. Make sure I got the right wire, man. Pin number 17, so you got 1G yellow wire, it's 1 through 13, then 14, 15, 16. Let me see if I can see, let me see. Yep, 1's going to be yellow. 17, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. The gray wires. I was right there. A long time, man. Just to make sure I'm right. 17 is that wire. If you have no voltage there, and you have it at the controller, replace the wiring. If you don't have it at the controller, but the key switch wires check good, replace the controller. All right, because it ain't putting out voltage to the solenoid. Or if you wanted to, you could just jump it off the key switch wire, which feeds hot when you turn the key on, or whatever you want to do. Now what we're going to do is check the let's see, we're going to check the forward and reverse switch, which is going to be pin number 10. Let me see here. So we got 11, 10. All right, 10 is going to be the green and white wire. I don't know why they put number 1 on the damn bottom. The green and white wire. So there's 11 wires. The green and white is right here. What I'm going to do is poke a hole in it. Make sure I got a good connection. And like I said, all these tests are done with a black lead on the main negative. Alright, I'm putting it forward. There we go. Alright, so you see voltage in forward. So I'm going to take it and put it in reverse. If you have no voltage on forward, but you have voltage everywhere else, you need to check your wiring to the forward switch, or check it up there, or you could have a wire problem coming back from it. Alright. Next thing we're going to do is check the reverse side, which is, let me see here, 12, 11, 12, which is 12, the green wire, which is right beside the green and white wire. Now in reverse, you should have battery voltage. Plug it in, put it in reverse. The same thing with that, man. If you have voltage everywhere else, like the key switch and all that, but don't have it coming back in reverse, check the reverse wiring or the switch. Now what you don't want to have is, see I put it neutral, voltage goes away, and in forward there's no voltage. You don't want it to show voltage in reverse or forward. If you do, then you got to short. The car's going to shut down for safety. So you need to bypass the switch, or find the wiring, or replace the wiring, one of the two. Alright, now what we're going to do is, on the pink wire here, which is pin number 1, 2, 3, this is from the walkaway relay. Alright, this is the fuse in the line, is in the harness behind the dash. Some of them are down here, some of them on the dash. This is in the dash. It should have battery voltage. Let me see. Alright, you can see with the key on I got battery voltage. The key off I don't. That's good. Now what we're going to do is test pin 15, which is your white wire here. This is your pedal switch wire. This is what feeds the pedal. What I'm going to do is a solid white wire. I'm going to take it, put it inside there, and with the pedal not pushed, you should have no more than 0.5 volts. Now once you push the pedal, you should have more than, let's see. Alright, good, that's good. That means you're getting full speed, so it's 0 to 5. If you have already 1.3 or 1.2 or anything over 0.5, man, replace the pedal. And good luck trying to find it, because they're rare and far between. There's one place in Florida that sells them. Other than that, there's no place that sells them. And other than that, man, that's it, man.